I'm talking to Rhonda Head to chat about music's biggest night, the Grammys. And Rhonda is Cree from Manitoba and a multiple Grammy nominated artist, a member of the Recording Academy. And she was there to view the show in person. Rhonda, thanks for
Hey,
talking to us.
thanks for reaching out to me. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I attended the award show last night. It was probably one of the best shows that I've seen so far. It was so good. One good entertainer after the other, and I loved the messages that the artists were talking about when they had when they were on the stage accepting their awards. They had some really good words to say.
They did. Well, and you've been
Mhm.
to many of the shows, I think, as a Recording Academy member. What about last night stood out to you the most that makes this the best one for you?
For me, it was the messages the artist spoke about, about love and about continuing being creative and using our words to spread love and to share, and that everyone is a human being no matter where they come from, and that immigrants were, you know, they built this land and the community, and I really loved what Billie Eilish said when she said no one is illegal on stolen land. I was like, oh my God, I love her.
That was
Just like so many poignant moments last night. It was just so incredible. And I love that Bad Bunny won. I'm such a huge fan of
that makes two of us. That makes two of us.
it.
When they announced him for album of the year, um, and he got emotional and I got emotional because I mean just the music and the way that he's talked about like what came from this album and like dedicating it to his people, and also Trevor Noah, the host, which was his final time hosting the show. And just what that album where he even brought to his the Puerto Rican economy. And that was also an interesting point too, because I feel like that's one of the indigenous moments I feel like of the night. Not only Billie Eilish saying that, but even Bad Bunny too, because Puerto Ricans are their ancestors are indigenous
Yeah,
people.
yeah. And I think that's another thing that was real special was how they acknowledged the indigenous people and how we are as indigenous people. They saw that that's exactly how we are. The way Bad Bunny was, he was so humble and how they talk about our people and how we belong here and doesn't matter if you're an immigrant or not. Like we're all human beings and we need to love each other.
What about the entire night? I saw you were at the premiere ceremony and then from the end of the show and after parties. I guess can you describe what the mood was? I think, I mean, given the ice call outs too.
The mood, it's always exciting to be around other artists. There's always such an amazing energy being around creative people. There's a really it's magical. I don't know, you probably know what I mean because you're artistic too. So when you're in a group of people who have the same mind and same set uh creative mind, it's just a really great atmosphere to be in. And for me, I've been part of the academy since 2017, and every year I come, I keep create my networking circle becomes more bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm getting to know a lot of people, a lot of Grammy winners, a lot of Grammy nominees, and we call it the Grammy family, and it's really true. Like people want to know who you are. There's no clicky thing going on here at the Grammys. It's everyone just loves everyone. Doesn't matter what color skin you are, what color your skin is, or the accent. I know I have a Cree accent, but like people from all over the world and musicians and producers, like people in the music industry, and it's such a great circle to be a part of because, like I said, people want to meet you.
What's your what is the role of a Recording Academy member?
For me, like, I'm a voting member, so like I can also submit my projects to be considered for nomination, and then they have a time period where we can promote our albums, and other musicians will promote their music, and then we get to vote. So one of the funnest things is like I get to vote for people like Lady Gaga and Bad Bunny and Justin Bieber. So it's really exciting circle to be a part of.
Are you allowed to tell us what the criteria is when you vote?
There. Well, I think it's like if you like the music, you'll vote for them, right?
How did you become part of the Recording Academy? Is it just your own work as an artist, or just knowing people, or are you selected?
Several years ago, there was this music summit in Montreal, and one of the Academy Recording Academy staff members came to the summit, and then he invited us to join the academy because you can't just you need to be recommended to be part of the academy and because he gave that open invitation, I took advantage of it, and then I've been a recording academy member since, and you know, we were allowed to recommend two musicians to become part of the academy. So I always recommend every year two people.
Okay.
And I don't just recommend anyone. They need to be. I watch what they do in the community because I'm a humanitarian. Like they have to give back to community in order for me to consider them, for me to recommend them.
How many people are part of the Recording Academy, and how many of those are voting members?
I believe they announced there's 15,000 that they announced last night, members voting.
And it sounds like you would probably be one of the few or only Indigenous folks.
There's a handful of us that are part of the academy. We keep close contact with each other.
So, of the handful of Indigenous members or people part of the Recording Academy, what do you think that does for the music industry?
I think because it's such an amazing circle to be part of, I would like hope that we get more members to be part of the academy because we used to have our own Indigenous category, but it got taken away because not Indigenous artists weren't submitting for the category, so they took it away. Now we're amalgamated in the regional roots category, and that's with like New Orleans, Idaho, and Hawaiian and Native American.
Oh wow, is that the so that's the category that even I would hear like Northern Cree be
Yeah.
part of, right?
Yes. Yep.
What would it take for folks to bring that category back?
We were told that they need at least 50 Indigenous artists to submit.
Oh wow, people better get working then.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of room. There's a lot of space for people.
Oh yeah, yes.
Mhm.
There's hundreds of amazing Indigenous artists out there.
So when it comes to the Grammys night, I mean, I guess what's the process, or what does your typical night look like? Like you get ready, or what do you?
Well, my morning started at 7 in the morning. My hairdresser came at 7:30, and then I started getting ready, putting my makeup, putting my dress on, and then we go to the RJ or RWJ Marriott, where all the Recording Academy members go and walk the red carpet. So that's for everybody. All the anyone in the music industry that didn't get nominated that goes to the official red carpet. So we have our own red carpet, and it's a real pretty exciting atmosphere. And then we make our way to the Peacock Center where they give out the awards. They're not televised. So there was a lot of special moments there too, especially with Shabuzi won his first Grammy and he cried. It was so and I just love his music too. I was so happy for him that he won a Grammy.
Oh wow, it's pretty
And
incredible.
yeah, and then after that, it's we go to the show at the Crypto Center, and it's from like 5 to 8:30 or whatever, and then and from there we go to the official after party, and then the after party. Lots of networking. Like I said, I met so many people this weekend. It's been such a wonderful. I've been here in Los Angeles since Tuesday, and there's so many parties going all week, and lots of networking. And from that, I have like 4 or 5 people that are considering to collaborate with from around the world. So it's just a lot of wonderful things happen for me this week.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay. So it sounds like you'll be in LA for a bit longer then, given that.
I'm going home tomorrow where we still have one more party to attend today. A lot of the Grammy winners will be there and a lot of the nominees, and it's just like a chill day but this is where most of the networking happens because it's so chill and just amazing people that are going to be there.
Oh, amazing. So I think you'll be back in Manitoba then, right?
Yeah,
I was like, I know everyone's looking forward to Bad Bunny's performance in the Super Bowl. I don't know
for
if
sure.
those in Canada. I don't know if you guys can watch it. Are you able to watch?
Yeah, we could watch it. I bought a Bad Bunny t-shirt, so I'm going to be sporting it on Sunday.
I love it. You know. Is there anything else that you wanted to tell, I mean, readers, viewers?
I do. I won an award on Friday night at the World Entertainment Awards. I won Best Indigenous Artist for a song that I did. I covered a song by the amazing Juno award-winning Murray Porter, Baby You're My Good Thing. And it's just been such a wonderful things happened since we collaborated on that song. And they were just ecstatic when he found out that I won the award.
Oh, amazing. Well, congratulations. That's exciting.
Thank you. Thank
No, but
you.
thank you so much for all your work. And just, I mean, it's incredible just to hear first person from you, like what the night was like, too.
Yeah, it's just so exciting. It's such
Yeah,
a wonderful circle to be a part of.
I bet the adrenaline would be running through me all night. At least it was for me in my living room.
Oh,
All right.
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Okay.